Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back again with another video. I'm actually going to show you guys my 2018 cryptocurrency strategy. So, what I'm actually found out to be doing is that instead of investing into Coinbase and to Bitcoin, and as you can see how Bitcoin is acting right now, they've had actually a spike. Let's see, within the first day, yeah, right here, there's a huge spike in Bitcoin, and of course, the buys and sells are temporarily disabled because the volume is so high right now, and the fees, the network fees to exchange or buy Bitcoin or move it around is just so expensive now that it's not, to me, it doesn't seem to be as profitable as it was before. Cause I got in when it was 5,000. Now it's a bit harder to make a profit off of it. So what I've done is I actually gotten some Ethereum. Let's see whether I got BitConnect coin. And I'm actually looking now at at the CoinMarketCap. This site is CoinMarketCap.com, and it shows you all the cryptocurrencies that are and how they're performing right now. I've actually gotten to IOTA. I heard that this coin is actually going to be big in the upcoming year. Right now it's 434. I bought it when it was at 350 about, and I have about nine. I have 9 IOTA. I have a small percentage of Bitcoin, of course, some Ethereum, BitConnect coin. I sold my Dash. Um, and for those of you who got into Litecoin when it was in the 90 range, great for you guys. I didn't get into Litecoin that early, so I feel I know I missed out. Right now it's almost $200. But enough rambling on. Let me just show you my strategy. So I have I went on Binance, and Binance is actually a pretty good site. It's way better than Coinbase in my opinion, because on Binance there are so many different cryptocurrencies you can get into. Now, let me show you right here. Just let it load for a second. See, if you look over here, about $50 worth of Bitcoin. Because with Binance, you can only exchange Bitcoin to buy these cryptocurrencies. See, you have all these cryptocurrencies you can buy. All of these. And of course, you have to put Bitcoin in the site first to have working. You can buy different things with your Bitcoin. For example, I think I had Dash, but then I traded it for Ethereum, and I used Ethereum to buy more Bitcoin, and I think they used the Bitcoin to buy IOTA. And you may think that's too much moving around and it's going to cost me a ton, but no, it only costs like a few cents. I find the only thing with Bitcoin that it costs a lot of money. When you're moving Bitcoin around, it costs a lot of money because of volume. But IOTA, for example, I have 10, yeah, 9.99, so about 10 IOTA. And basically, that means is wherever IOTA is, I have 10 times that. So right now it's at $4 about. Let me see. Go back. Let's go in this side. So yeah, IOTA is about 434. So I have about $40. $43.40. Um, and of course, as this increases, then so does my wealth of IOTA. What else have I done? So because of the prices of Bitcoin right now, in order to make a 100% return, like for example, if you want to invest in Bitcoin, let's say you invested $100, and in order to make $200 or $100 on top of your 100, you have to wait until it gets to 24,000. No. Sorry, excuse my math. 34,000. Now that to me it's possible because as you've probably seen, Bitcoin can like go everywhere. It just sometimes be high, sometimes be low. But in order to make 100% return, you have to wait for it to get to 34,000. And in my opinion, is that possible? Yes, of course it is. But the profitability is like I I the I can't I don't find the necessity of investing into Bitcoin and having to wait until it gets to 34,000 to make a 100% return. It's possible, but it's better to do what I'm doing now is now I'm looking into CoinMarketCap, looking at all of the really cheap coins like IOTA. I know IOTA is going to be really big, so I invested in that. I jumped on that as soon as I could. And I'm actually looking into all these cheaper coins, like I'm looking into NEM or XEM, because that they had a huge run up in the past. Because what I'm doing with that is because it's so cheap, it's easier to make a 100% return. Now the volatility might be a bit lower than Bitcoin, but once it does, you'll make a 100% return easy. So, for example, in order for me to make a 100% return on my first purchase of IOTA, where is it? Let me see. In order to make a 100% return on IOTA, because I bought it so cheaply at $33 and something cents, all I have to do is wait for it to get to $6, and I made a 100% return on my investment. Now, if IOTA were to get on Bitcoin's level, not saying that it is in soon future, it may, but regardless, wherever it is, you're 10 times that amount, and it's easier to make a return. Now, if it shoots up to hypothetically 10,000, now that's great. Now, but if you were to buy into IOTA then at 10,000, in order to make a 10x return, you have to wait for it to get to 100,000, and that's a huge gap of where it could go. That's why my strategy is to buy these really cheap coins like IOTA, and you can hold it either for the long term or you can hold it just day trade it. Like let's say I bought into some cryptocurrency that was worth 1 cent. Let's see. I see this one. This is barely worth a cent. If I bought this coin and then tomorrow it goes to 1 cent, that's a 5x return, easy. And because of the volatility of cryptocurrencies, that's very possible. As you can see today, it went up 9%. That's a 9% on your return. Now, if I invested, let's just say hypothetically, I invested $100,000 in this. At 9%, that's almost 10%. So I would have made $10,000 in one day. It's crazy what you can do. You just gotta know what to buy and what's the best option, because of course you can make money fast, but you can lose money just as fast. That's why I'm saying it's better to invest in these small price or low price big cryptocurrencies and wait for it to increase or double. If you bought something for 1 cent and then tomorrow it's worth 2 cents, sure, it's just a 1 cent increase, but that's 100% return. And that to me seems like a better buy to me. You just got to do your research though on what you can't just jump into anything that's cheap. You have to do some research. Like for example, I've looked into IOTA, and IOTA I believe is going to be big. I can't personally find another cryptocurrency that's cheap and has a good running, because otherwise I'm gonna put my money to something and by tomorrow it doesn't exist anymore and then I've lost my investment. Also, those of you, I'm also into BitConnect. As you can see, I made $128, actually $152. 24 of those dollars are from affiliate bonuses, and this platform is just great. You make about 1 to 2% daily. You can cash out whenever you want. So, because I've heard there's a lot of rumors going around that this is a scam, and I don't believe it's a scam, because if it was a scam, you wouldn't be able to pull your money out, or there'd be an issue. But you can pull your money out, at least your lending wallet out, and your affiliate bonus out at any time. Now your active investment you cannot pull out until 299 days if you invest less than 1,010. But by the time within 100 days, you should make your return on your investment, because again, you get about 1% a day. So whatever your investment is, within 100 days, you'll get your money back. You can cash out on that, and then you're just playing with the house money at that point. So that's why I really suggest getting to BitConnect. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to get into BitConnect. I think I also leave a link to a tutorial that I teach you how to do BitConnect. But yeah, in my opinion, Bitcoin, it's not bad. It's definitely a good investment. I invested in when it was at the 5,000 mark, and I thought it's hard for it to increase at 5,000, and I have it at 17,000. But for me, because of the amount of money I have, it's hard to put money to Bitcoin when, number one, the price is so high. When you buy something, it's going to be a very small fraction of Bitcoin. And second, because the volume in Bitcoin is so high that the network fees are just extreme. So that's why I'm pulling to other altcoins and I'm researching on other good platforms or cryptocurrencies like IOTA. I highly suggest IOTA on Binance. I suggest you guys make a Binance account because there's so much more you can buy, and when it comes to the smaller altcoins, there's almost no fee. And that's basically my 2018 strategy, which is just buy these cheap altcoins and wait for them to double because they're so cheap. It's easy for them to go up and then sell out if you decide to. I'm for IOTA. I'm in it for a long term because I believe that can go pretty high. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like the video for more stuff like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.